Everyone's talking about the Shakespearean tragedy in the Fate of Ophelia. The drowning girl, the madness, the heartbreak. But what if that's the trick? A beautiful, tragic misdirection. Because what if the real tragedy isn't Ophelia's death, but the centuries we've spent misunderstanding her? The Fate of Ophelia, Decoded. What if the real story hiding in plain sight isn't a fall, but a resurrection? A woman rewriting her ending. This is not the death of Ophelia. This is her rebirth. Part 1. The Art of Deception. To see what Taylor is subverting, you have to see what she's referencing. Millais' Ophelia, the Pre-Raphaelite masterpiece, shows Hamlet's doomed heroine drifting to her muddy death. Hands open, eyes closed, surrendering to fate. Taylor recreates it perfectly. The flowers, the current, the willow. Poppies for death, violets for faithfulness. Zoom in, her eyes above water. But one detail changes everything. Her face stays above the surface, her eyes open. She's not incapable of her own distress. She's aware, she endures. That single change flips the story. The song isn't the death of Ophelia, it's the fate of Ophelia. And she refuses that fate. For years, Taylor's weapon has been reversal, turning pain into power. She once rewrote a double suicide as a proposal in love story. Now she revisits Shakespeare, starting from despair and writing toward survival. Late one night, you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. This isn't rescue, it's resurrection. A woman pulled back from the brink. And if you'd never come for me, I might have drowned in the melancholy. Ophelia's madness becomes metaphor for isolation, the pull of hopelessness. But Taylor's narrator surfaces. Someone calls her back. Reframing the myth, she transforms the ancient symbol of female fragility into a modern epic of endurance. And the video leaves breadcrumbs to the man who lifted her from the water. The literary references are for everyone. The Easter eggs, those are personal. I heard you calling on the megaphone. A wink to the New Heights podcast moment when Travis Kelce called her out before they had ever met. Then the verse that sealed it. Keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. His phrase, keep it 100. Her number, 13. His jersey, 87. Together, 100. Perfect symmetry. Every frame reinforces the code. In the lonely hotel scene, she opens door 87, stepping from isolation into connection. A football arcs into frame on the word team. And then, that blink and you miss it photograph. Travis choosing Kiss Taylor Swift years ago. A prophecy fulfilled. The message, what once felt doomed now feels destined. If you're fascinated by how Taylor turns classic tragedy into personal triumph, hit subscribe and the bell. We break down symbolism, art history, and the psychology of pop every week. Beyond the romance, the video glows with smaller miracles, the details of rebuilding. On a countertop, a loaf of sourdough and a peach. Bread, patience, home, nourishment. The opposite of drowning. It's her saying, I stayed, I grew. Then, the orange bird. In Look What You Made Me Do, she sat in a gilded cage. Now the bird perches, then flies free. Freedom rendered in color. She's no longer submerged. She's airborne. The climax turns cinematic. Taylor aboard a ship in chaos. Pirates closing in. The storm rising. It's show business as metaphor. Adoration one moment, annihilation the next. They make her walk the plank. The echo of Ophelia's branch breaking. But her fall isn't surrender. It's choice. A deliberate dive into uncertainty. A leap of faith. Underwater, the chaos dissolves into light. Hands reach through the surface. One pulls her up. This is the rewrite. Shakespeare's Ophelia drowns alone. Taylor's Ophelia survives because she chooses to fall and to be found. She doesn't escape the water, she transcends it, So when we revisit the Fate of Ophelia, the Easter eggs aren't just trivia, they're testimony. The art references lure us in, but the truth hides in motion. Eyes open above the water, numbers adding to 100, a loaf rising on the counter, a caged bird finally flying. Taylor takes a story written by men about a woman's silence and rewrites it as a song about survival. She reminds us that every tragedy contains the blueprint of transformation. That even when the script says sink, you can still swim. Maybe the real Easter egg isn't hidden in a prop or a lyric. Maybe it's the reminder that even the stories meant to drown us can be rewritten to let us breathe. What did we miss? Did you catch another clue to Ophelia's rebirth? Let me know below. And as always, stay curious.